Something doesn't add up here, says lots of people after the arrest of the alleged shooter of the United Healthcare CEO. If you have not heard, 26-year-old Luigi Mangione was picked up at an Altoona, Pennsylvania McDonald's yesterday. And immediately the internet was suspicious about every aspect of this arrest. Posts across social media and Reddit asked why the killer would just go eat at a McDonald's with a backpack that contained all of the stuff from the crime, including the weapon, his fake ID, the clothes he had been wearing, and a copy of his manifesto. After all, when video of the crime first went viral several days ago, the chatter was about how professional it looked. It looked like something from the Hitman video games. A whole mythology formed around this unknown person. Was he a pro hired by somebody else? Or was he someone who had meticulously planned this crime for months? When New York police recovered a backpack full of Monopoly money nearby, people thought he was taunting the police, that he had planned this all out. And then, while the New York City Police Department, with its $5 billion a year budget, is scouring the city, including using scuba divers to try to find the discarded weapon, the guy is found at a McDonald's by a customer who reported him acting suspiciously. And here's something that it is really important for everyone to understand. 100% of you say that you know that movies and TV shows are fake, that they don't represent reality. But also approximately 100% of time, you can see people trying to apply a fictional framework to real events. Meaning that when a real world event plays out differently from the movies, we shout conspiracy. In reality, slick, professional hired assassins don't exist. And in general, true criminal masterminds, the kind of which you see in movies, mostly don't exist. You don't have to take my word for it. Just go look up how all of the most infamous killers in American history were eventually brought in. Lots of times, it's a routine traffic violation. In multiple cases, they turned themselves in. In at least one infamous case, the police didn't believe them. They had to keep trying. It is common to find out that at some point, police had stopped their vehicle and found it full of all of their crime stuff. In one of the most infamous examples, one of Jeffrey Dahmer's victims escaped his apartment, ran into the police, talked to the police. The police then took the guy back to Dahmer's apartment. The police noted a strange smell in the apartment that it turned out later was a corpse in the next room on the floor, and the police just left. In the real world, crimes are often committed by people who are impaired or unwell or under the influence of something. One of America's most prolific killers was just picked up at a homeless shelter on unrelated warrants. In the case of Luigi Mangione, who again is only accused of this crime, he has not had his day in court. He had accounts on all of the social media platforms and several months ago just completely fell off the map. It would not surprise me at all to find out that this guy, who, by the way, is a millionaire, he's an heir to a real estate empire, he went to an Ivy League school, had some kind of a breakdown and his life had kind of just gone totally off the rails. But no, once we know Luigi Mangione's story, I doubt it's going to sound like anything from a film. These stories are usually tragedies that we had multiple chances to prevent.